No, it's pulling them both together.
It's pulling it with the cross member.
Yeah,
It has to.
but then it's not spreading it apart.
It is.
Some more progress has been done. The fender rails are in. This one's welded up. Gotta finish up all the welds and all the touch-ups. This one is gonna be welded shortly. Did a quick fitment test. Everything was lining up good. Yeah, so just a little bit more of welding and a little assembly, and this will be ready to go. Good morning, everyone. It's another day here. Got the truck back home. Did already some work on it, so let's get to it. Let's see what we have done so far. So here it is. Got already the fenders on, the front end is on, everything's on. Not everything, but major kind of body parts are on. Did some work yesterday assembling some of the internals, the intake, all the little plastics here, the fuse, the battery tray and the fuse box tray, that all hooked up. But before that, I was taking apart the engine again. That side I took apart, I don't know, 4 times. This side I took apart once, actually twice. First time when I did the gasket, and the second time when I replaced the head bolts. I remember some of the bolts didn't torque down right, so I got a new set of bolts, torqued them all correctly by the specs, and this I got it fixed, but it wouldn't run right. Then I figured a mistake I made, which was I put a push rod not in the push rod place, so it wasn't sitting correctly. So I took it apart, put it together, started, but then took it apart again, got a new push rod, the new rod, so replaced the rod and replaced the head bolts as well. Even though I found out that the bolts are reusable on these motors, compared to some other motors, these are reusable, but I already got them, and I let's just have something new bolts and that's it, and forget about it. So also I had those in, but then I torqued them down, but then turns out I did a wrong torque on them, so I took it apart. Well, the valve cover at least, took it off, retorqued them, gave them a nice correct torque, and reassembled it. So everything's good to go. Engine's running. Did replace the wiring on the support, which was different than the parts truck. Also have to replace the wiring on the bumper, which is also different, because I need the one with the parking sensors, which I have. I gotta fix a few things on it and put it back and put it in here. Fender's gotta clean off with all the road grime on it, or whatever you call that right there. And still debating to repaint the front end, gonna freshen it up, and then touch up the little pieces here, and fix up the little dents and all that on the hood and the fenders. The bumper is new, got it from the dealer because couldn't find one with the sensors. Windshield still gotta do, airbags, all the inside still have to do. Got the replacement dash right here, kinda a little bit dirty, so got the supplies here, gonna clean it up a bit because it looks pretty bad. So I'll clean it up, use some cleaning supplies, make it nice and shiny. So I'll do that right now. And let's see what else do we got here. And also noticed, I didn't notice it first, but I'm just checking and see venting's in here, and nope. They even took the, whoever I guess was taking stuff, personal belongings from the truck, they took everything they possibly could. Yeah, sucks they took the floor mats. Those things are like $500-600 used. Little touch-ups today here. Yeah, and then figure out a few little things with the suspension. For some reason it's blinking. Wasn't blinking and it started blinking, so it might be just I gotta reset all the codes on it after everything was off. So yeah, that's a little update. And I'll get to work here. I'm gonna do this stuff off camera because it's just gonna be a little boring. I gotta remove the fan to install the clutch fan and the shroud later, so I'm gonna get this out of the way, this out of the way. So radiators are roughly in. Gotta transfer the transmission coolant lines. It would have been nice to drain this oil. Didn't even think about it. But since it's nothing still hooked up, let's pick it up and drain it. I just realized that the transmission that this condenser with the oil cooler came out of is a 6-speed, if I'm not mistaken, and this is a 8-speed. Why is that one's 8-speed too? I don't know. Whatever it is. I'll just drain this oil and add some more of new oil to it. Now let's get a radiator in. Problem is, oil cooler coming out the side, oil cooler goes side and forward. They're different. I didn't even see that in the beginning. Now I have to check my other parts truck. See, it has some aftermarket radiator and condenser on it. So this sucks. I was trying to get it reassembled, but I can't. No. Pack up the tools for the front end and let's go do the back, or not the back, the seat belts. So finally got the correct condenser, radiator from another truck. That's the right stuff I need. This is aftermarket radiator. That one was original, but that one had already 250,000 miles, and this one's about less than 2 years old according to the date stamp on it. So hopefully it does good. And the condenser seems to be original from 2014 according to the stamp. Well, hopefully everything's good. So let's put this in. had to play around with the coolant lines, the transmission coolant lines, because they were bent out of shape a little bit, so I had to readjust them, kind of make them fit correctly. Got all the radiators in, the fan in, clutch fan in. So just hooking up the last couple hoses. So that's all done. Now I gotta put in the shutters in the front, but I gotta put some of those rivet nuts in there.
What?
So we got these rivet nuts. Gonna put them in here, so I could put in the shutters in.
Why is there nuts?
No,
I think so it's at the front.
nope, it's not in the car.
Then,
I got the shutters here. Let's hook up the motor. Alrighty, the engine bay is complete almost. Just gotta put the headlights, grill, bumper, all that stuff, and the leather cover right here. But other than that, everything's complete, bolted in. Gotta top off the coolant, fill up the AC. So you gotta reattach the shield. Had the bolts someplace, gotta find them. Got the suspension back working, so it's sitting higher now. Yep. Just a little bit more left and we'll be done with this. The old support all mangled up. Gotta get these things to the scrap pile. So so the progress is coming along good. And the front end, so I still want to paint it and make it look good instead of this faded out paint. Do all the touch-ups on it. Oh, that's extra $1,000. Actually $750 because I gotta paint the bumper, so extra $750. So, oh yeah, and I gotta top off the trans oil. Just a little bit of that. That's it. So I got here a new used headlight for the driver's side. I'm gonna swap out the light bulbs. Interesting light, Wasla. Haven't really heard of this brand, and it's kind of yellow orangish. So this would be the right here. This is the low beam. Got some of these out of one LED light on Amazon. Had a good deal on them. Gonna try it out, see if they're any good. Oh, look at that, they got gloves in them. And it has a tiny little fan in there. It's pretty cool. And also do the high beam as well. Also got a set for the high beams. So we got here the high beams. Just like that, they're installed. Cover fits right over. And now to install the headlight, remove the bolts. And the headlight, plug it right in. Also there's a locking mechanism in the back. Which reminds me, I still have to put a Fender bolt from the back. And let's see how it lights up. Not too bad. This light is in. Now let's get our second one and get the second one installed. I got the bumper here. Let's put it on. It's not the actual bumper that I need for this truck because I need one with the sensors. I already have it, but I still gotta paint it. But in the meantime, I'll just have this for now. And once I get that one painted, I will swap him and make it look good again. one of the last pieces for the front end is the grill. You gotta do the windshield and the cowl. Let's message the guys if they see have a windshield ready. So windshield, dashboard, seat belt, and good to go.